Hello and welcome. I am Ashmanix, and today we're going to play something a little bit different from usual. It is Sunday evening, but Kuxel is otherwise employed. Otherwise, he's busy, right? Couldn't make it. All right, crack dealer. Welcome to the stream. I decided to try something a bit different today since Kuxel is not able to make it. So instead of Ace Attorney Investigations, we're going to play some 428 Shibuya Scramble. But what I've realized is that for some reason, one sec, I'm going to have to exit this. What's this going to do? I don't know. Why is my controller not fucking working with this? Apparently I need a controller for this. Where's Jobby gone? Oi, Jobby. What are you doing? Ah, shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Right, will the controller work now? Yes! Fuck, you have to have the controller on before the game starts, that's stupid. Whatever! Wait. Liked by Stella Gaming? Stella Gaming liked something? Who's Stella Gaming? Anyway, someone liked my tweet. Right, what am I doing? I don't know. We're gonna play this game. I'm gonna open up my Valakatai says, oh, welcome to the stream, Valakatai. So you didn't turn on notifications. Ah. Don't worry about it. Now Jobby's up to something. What are you doing, Jobby? Why are you near the cables? One sec. I don't trust him near the TV cable thing. Jobby, wait, why is There you go, Jobby. You can play with that. Anyway, let us get into this. Let me wait, what's this? 8 notifications. What is this? Right. We're gonna switch to no avatar. I'm gonna minimize the Discord. And let's get into this. Like, Jobby, what are you sniffing at? He's up to... Right. If you randomly hear me yelp, it's because my cat probably bit me or did something. He's up to no good. Right. Valakatai is asking us, what is this game, Persona 6? You know what? I'm not entirely sure what this game is. Why did I download it? It's like visual novel-esque adventure game. It's FMB style. FMV, V for Victor. Select a bookmark. Do you want a guide to gameplay to be displayed? Yes. RB. Save complete. The story is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents either are products of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously in resemblance to actual persons living or dead. Events or locales is entirely coincidental. I think that's what that said. Spike Chunsaw. Oi! Right, 1 second. Shit, did I miss something? Damn it. I had to put Jobby out of the room. This feels like a movie. Like I saying, do I know Spike Chunsaw? They made the Danganronpa, or not published, the Danganronpa games. They're a pretty old company. Raincode, I think they were either the developer or publisher well, they're a developer. They developed Raincode. What else? They've done a bunch of games. I know they did the Danganronpa games. What are the Steins Gate Elite, apparently. So yeah, I mean, busy people. Oh, what is this blur? What is this? A giant blimp? Shocking! This program for breaking news around the Shinjuku hostage situation. A middle-aged man in a ski mask took several employees hostage at an office in Shinjuku before barricading himself inside. Uh-oh. 3 hours have passed. The man... Why has that thing got scrape marks on the door? Wait, I want to hear the rest of the news thing. Employees believe the suspect to be a man named Kitajima. Kitajima? I've been deceived. The suspect has prior dealings with another company in the building. Oh, what's going on here? And is experiencing money problems. Damn, remember flip phones? Authorities believe this to be the motivation for... Did someone shoot him? Is that a woman? Oh, she's like, what's going on here? She's like, why are you dressed up like Scarecrow? This world doesn't change so easy, always in it, as this is all. Incoming call. Oh no, that's gonna blow up. Oh shit, that girl's gone. This feels so much like a movie intro. Shibuya's story is yours to tell. What? Shibuya. What the fuck? As you play through the game, the various mechanics will be explained. Oh man, this is good. Select a character. But like, I say I'm more of a Shinjuku package. What the fuck? Why is my... In 4 to 8, you follow the stories of multiple protagonists at once. Their decisions impact their experiences as you read the story. What does the day hold in store? Their fate is in your hands. Hopefully you can see them all through to the end. To start, you have 2 characters, Shinya Kano and Achi Endo. Or is it Aki? Let's begin by checking out Kano's story. No. Oh, keep out. Look at that amazing hair this dude's got. Salary bad. Whoa. I like that transition. This is good. Just 2 more minutes to go. 9:58 then 10 AM. Shinya Kano noted the time again on his watch, scowling at the slow creep of the second hand. The time was 9:58 AM. Furrows of consternation creased his forehead. Consternation, bloody hell. He wasn't nervous, but he knew better than to expect everything to go smoothly. Keeping a level head was proving rather difficult. There was no room for failure. Lives were on the line here. None of this is voiced. Have I screwed up the settings? Or maybe it's just, wait. Time chart settings, autosave, borderless, controls, time chart, what the fuck's that? Time chart is the triangle. There's an autoplay option. Bad ending list. What's the guide? Oh, okay. But there's no audio settings. Does this not have audio? It's just text? I suppose that would make it cheaper and easier to translate. Like Tai saying, no person has spoken yet. Calm yourself. True. But there's also no audio options, which makes me think there might not be any speaking audio. He eyed his surroundings. Was the perp really going to show up? The radio is spoken. That is true. But how do you select whether to choose English or Japanese? When? Where would he be coming from? How would he make his approach? Wait, how do I choose the language? I'm kind of curious about that. Maybe it's... whatever, let's not think about it. Where would he be coming from? How would he make his approach? The Shibuya Scramble was as packed as ever. Is that actually what it's called? I've been to that crossroad. I don't know if it's called the Shibuya Scramble. A throng of people crossing this way and that, blissfully unaware of the dozens of detectives hidden in its midst. Alright, another minute and a half. I am so cool. Look at me! And my amazing glasses and watch. Kano glanced out at his watch yet again. The most inconspicuous way to look at a watch, I'm sure. A mere 30 seconds had passed. Detective Kano had been with the enforcement arm of Shibuya's criminal affairs section for a year now, but he'd never been part of an operation this big before. Cracker saying, look at that. Wait, what? When was this made? This was made a while ago now that I think about it. I think this is... let me check this. I looked this up and I can't... let's see. Let's go wiki. Okay, I mean, it was a while ago. Wait a minute. Initially published by Sega, originally in Japan for the Wii on December 4, 2008. The game was ported by Spike to PlayStation in 2009 and PSP, a version blah blah blah, and then a Microsoft Windows version. Holy shit, yeah, do you know what? This is definitely 2008 vibes. Like I said, his wrist looks oddly angular to me. Yeah, see what's happening is that angle. The wrist bone is sticking out. Oh, this is 2008 as hell. Character saying on the right hand. Oh yeah. Now that I think about it, I have my watch in my left hand. Do people always have the watch on their less dominant hand? What arm do you wear your watch on the right arm or the left hand? Is that your dominant hand? Chat. He eyed the young woman standing beside the statue up ahead. She was small enough to get lost in the crowd, and she carried a nondescript attaché case. That looks suspicious. Why has she got a suitcase which she looks like she's just going out for a weekend jaunt? Hitomi Osawa, age 19. I don't know why Hitomi that character did. The attaché case in her hands contained... Why do people call it attaché case? Is that different from a briefcase? The attaché case in her hands contained a full 50 million yen in cash. Yesterday, her twin sister Maria had been kidnapped. This was a ransom payment. The culprit had called Hitomi last night at home, referring to her by name and telling her to wait by the statue of Hachiko in Shibuya. It was almost time, but nothing. Kano was staring fixedly at the second hand on his watch when a homeless man sitting on the sidewalk murmured just loud enough for him to hear. Come on, Kano, quit looking at your watch so much, yeah, it's a bit fucking... You're making it obvious. What if the kidnapper sees you? Yeah, see, no voiced. There's no voices here. What the fuck? Kano tried to look nonchalant as he lifted his eyes, but the scruffy character continued. You're too nervous. Just relax already. You're the one acting suspicious. Wait, Sasayama? Kano frowned. Why would some homeless guy be talking to me? I assumed you knew who this guy was, and I assumed this guy's a detective. I mean, he's wearing an earpiece. I'm pretty sure... Wait, you can't see my mouse. I'm pretty sure if you look at where his ear, he's wearing an earpiece. Yuji Sasayama was the senior officer of the Shibuya... Oh, right. Shibuya Precinct's Criminal Affairs Division, 5 years older than Kano. Some words and phrases in the text appear in blue. These are called tips. Press square to underline a tip, then press X. This will let you read some extra info relating to that word or phrase. There are tips containing general knowledge and ones that are 4 to 8. What? Specific. These are marked with the army magnifying glass and a 4 to 8 respectively. Official name Shibuya Central Precinct, responsible for the safety of approximately 200,000 people in 32 neighborhoods. Uehara, Uyusanda, Nicho, Yamacho, Shoto, Jigumai, Tinsensho, Shinan, Sendaga. Those are a lot of districts, okay. He always went a little overboard with the disguises. He claimed it was all part of the job, but word around the station was that he just liked playing dress up. Hey pals, spare some change! Sasayama lurched to his feet and shuffled in close to Kano. Hey, knock that off. Fittingly for the part, Sasayama reeked pretty badly. Well, ain't so suspicious now, huh? He clung to Kano with mock camaraderie, despite the younger man's attempt to pull away. Come on, Sasayama, cut it out. Sasayama's bleated confidence rattled Kano's nerves. Of course, there was good reason for that confidence. This was Kano and Sasayama's jurisdiction. Yeah, I know that is. But they were positioned a good distance from where the handoff was to take place. The statue of Hachiko was surrounded by elite investigators from one of HQ's special investigation teams. Wait. Sometimes two or more tips will appear on a single screen. Press square repeatedly to change which words are underlined. Highlight the tip you wish to read, and press X. Continue pressing square or press circle to return to reading the story. Right. Ooh, yeah, the dog. Bronze statue of a dog erected in 1934. The dog was famous for loyally waiting for his absent master, well known as a meet-up spot outside of Shibuya Station. Other popular meet-up spots at the station are the display car for the original Tokyo 5000 series, commonly known as the Green Frog, and the Moyai statue by the west entrance. The Moyai statue looks mental. The Green Frog, what is that? A tram? That tram looks like it's about to hit a bunch of people. I'm assuming that's just a display though. Let's go to HQ. Here refers to the Metropolitan Police Department, the Tokyo Police Section responsible for managing 101 precincts within the city. Japan's largest police organization. In addition to police in Tokyo, it has various other duties and authorities for maintaining public order in the capital. Kano and his partner were just there to provide backup if the kidnapper attempted to flee. Look, just try and relax, we'll be fine. Sasayama gave him a wink. A moment later, the radio squawked in Kano's ear. Alright everyone, it's time. Do you know I'm gonna hide my avatar? No one needs to see my avatar when I'm especially when I'm talking stuff. When I'm reading the stuff out. Keep your eyes open. Oh shit, click back on this. Ooh. Whoa, what the fuck? The voice coming in through the earpiece was Koji Kuze, HQ's operations director. The individual responsible for directing an investigation in the event of a serious crime. If a task force is set up, the operations director is the one who assumes command. TV dramas and other fictional accounts often feature some young prodigy from the MPT as operations director, but in reality the position usually goes to a proven veteran. Makes sense? Until last year he'd been the Shibuya Precinct's head detective and Kano's supervisor. You don't know when the perp is going to make contact. Don't let your guard down. Kuze's low, gravelly voice echoed in Kano's ear. You don't sound too worried, Kuze. Kano winced at Sasayama's words. How could the man be so nonchalant? The appointed time had come and gone. Something should be happening. Whap. Whap? Kano smacked himself in the thigh to release a little tension. I feel like you shouldn't... Okay. The sound was louder than he'd intended. Though the suit hid his muscular physique, it did little to dampen the noise. The suit hid his muscular physique, bro. Who wrote this? Did Kano write this himself? Right, sorry, I've been missing out on the chat. Sorry, guys. Like Ty says, I bought a ticket to Sonic 3 just to not even watch it. Wait, why did you not watch it? What? Why did you buy the ticket then? Crackdeer says, I think I crashed my mum's car at that time. Left for me. Wait, at what time? I can't buckle up a watch with my left hand. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's why, because your right hand, if it's the dominant, it's easier to buckle up. I think I could buckle up a watch with my left hand. Like I saying, this looks like Dusseldorf, except the pedestrian traffic lights. Game's already not touching me the right way. Fair enough. Sasayama. I bought this ticket to give Disney a slap. What? I don't understand. Cracker said Kano's hair looks fake. Is that a wig? No, I think that's his hair. I think it's just like that. He needed to stay focused. I don't think it's a wig. It could be though. I mean, because it's pretty long hair, most people don't tend to keep long hair. So if he was doing this for the game, they might give the wig. He might be called to action at any moment. The department handled abduction cases according to a certain standard investigation procedure. Was it an attempt to extort money, or was the motive something personal? The answer to that question determined how they deal with the criminal. And based on the investigation team's initial findings this time around, they probably weren't dealing with a professional kidnapper. Still, in all likelihood, it was someone with quite a long rap sheet. Yeah, why do they have all these like detectives here for like if a kidnapper that you're making it sound like they're not that impressive? Probably someone who knew the family, but so far they had few leads on who might bear such a grudge. With the situation so unclear, the plan was to apprehend whomever came to make the handoff on site. If the culprit ran with the money, there'd be no guarantee of the hostage's well-being. I think it's saved? Still nothing. Sasayama muttered. There he is! He's here! Hara! Close up on my face. Kuze broke in, his voice spiking into an excited chirp. Wait, I could look up what an excited chirp is. Kuze's particular vocal quirk, whenever he gets overly flustered, excited or panicked, he slips into a childish register, prone to babbling and pitching his voice. What? What does that even sound like? What is an excited chirp? Subject is a young male in his 20s, wearing a bandana and an orange hoodie. Kuze, normally calm and stoic, was now squawking like an excited child. That only happened when he got particularly worked up. Kano and Sasayama steeled themselves. You can see the subject now. I love how the girl is totally ignoring him. She's like, I'm just gonna keep looking straight. You can see the subject now. A 20-something male nonchalantly approached Hitomi to talk to her. Looks like someone giving out flyers. Alright, people. Be ready to grab this guy. Because he was stationed in the mobile command center not far from the intersection, keeping tabs on the situation via video surveillance from the camera team. Camera team? What the fuck? What is that expression on her face? The young man started speaking enthusiastically to Hitomi. The detectives watched, uncertain. Was this really the kidnapper? Wait, that's got to be him. Kano took a step forward. Right, you encounter selections like these during the story. These choices will change the lives of other people, in addition to changing your own fate. Use the arrow keys to make your choice and press X. The current choice will not impact you or any of the other protagonists. Oh shit. Right, okay. Wait, can I like escape and save? Can I? No. This is really limited. Yeah, the situation. So it's either that's got to be him. Kano took a step forward and hesitated. No. The situation still wasn't entirely clear. He needed to get a better look at things. Yeah, the situation still wasn't entirely clear. He needed to get a better look at things. The newcomer held a bundle of letter-sized paper, which he showed to Hitomi as he went on talking. What the fuck, Cratcher's saying that her when I take down my pants pain. She's just looking going, what the fuck is this? Can I leave now? One second. Oh. Burn, burn. Undeterred, the man kept trying to foist it off on her. Hitomi refused to respond, becoming as motionless as the statue of Hachiko behind her. Yeah, that's a weird reaction. Until finally the man gave up and walked away. Yeah, false positive, guys. Calm yourselves, calm yourselves. Valai saying she'd rather be in Shinjuku or Akihabara. rather be in Akihabara. I get that. Yes, it wasn't him. Kano felt the tension of the moment linger in his spine. Guy must have been hitting on her, Sasayama muttered. That's... What does hang on her mean? I know what that means, but... Succeeding at meeting someone on the fly like this takes a special knack. Looks are also important. Sometimes, of course, a person trying to get your attention out of nowhere is just trying to make a sales pitch for a product or a nearby establishment. At first glance, it isn't always easy to tell the difference. I mean, she is pretty cute and all. He had a point. Oh, bros, come on, let's concentrate. Though, of course, something in Sasayama's voice made Kano brace himself. What? She's got nothing on my Mi-chan. What the fuck? What is this music? Mi-chan was Sasayama's wife. They'd gotten married just last month. Oh, good for you, Sasayama. I'm not jealous. What the fuck is that face? Let me tell you, Kano, my life is the best. You gotta hurry up and give it a try for yourself. Fuck off. This was Sasayama's favourite topic lately, and Kano was getting more and more fed up with it. Look at his face. He's like, bro, we're in the middle of a fucking investigation. Can you shut up about being happily married? Also, isn't that a red flag in these type of things? Sasayama, come on. Sasayama, come on. Just knock it off, okay? The phrase has become a common refrain of his since the department partnered them. Fine, fine. Let's talk about your girlfriend then. Wait, he has a girlfriend? Ah, boo, you all suck. Huh? Now, you can't be serious. Sasayama leaned in close again. What's she like? What is this? What the fuck is this questioning? We are not having this conversation. Kano muttered, looking away. Oh, come on! Sasayama set his hand on Kano's chest, still playing the homeless troublemaker. Show me your phone. What is this? Let me see your lock screen. It's so true though. I swear everyone has. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a fucking. Well, I don't. Maybe it's because I'm single. But like everybody. To be fair though, I've got Jobby on my lock screen. But it is such a cliche, right? People have their partners on their lock screen. Is that the norm? Guys, is that the norm, or I'm just like a weirdo? Crader's going, oh yeah, Mi-chan. Wait, what? Mi-chan? Do you know about Mi-chan? Larktar asking, was that messy hair guy in the movie Tokyo Gore Police? I don't know, man. Huh? Sasayama pawed for the phone. You got a pic of your girl on your lock screen, yeah. I do not. But he did. It was scary how on the mark Sasayama's instincts were. Yeah, that, like, even nowadays, it's so, like, people just do that. I don't know what that is. That's just to be reminded that, you know, that you have a partner and you're not a lonely bastard. Every time I look at my phone, I see the love of my life. Cat dealer says, not happening. My wife who comes before my potential girlfriend. You said, yeah, I got my cat as well. You got your cat on your lock screen. Maybe it's just that thing. It's like the person or animal or whatever that you love the most is what features on your lock screen. It's the equivalent of, you know, at work where people have well, I don't think they do that now, but it was like a cliche back in the day of having a picture of your family. I'm like, you want to be reminded of your family even when you're at work? Nah, man. Like I said, I had cologne on my lock screen. What, the place? Do you really like cologne, I take it? Or is it a lovely view of it? Hey, cut it out. We're in the middle of an investigation. I'm investigating. Satsuma chuckled as he plucked the phone from Kano's pocket. What the fuck? Whoa! Mate, you're not going to be able to tell anything from the resolution of that phone. His face scrunched up with astonishment as he looked at the lock screen. The heck is this? It's not... Ain't this Masami Nagahama? Okay, is that... A national star tends to play the heroine in national morning soap operas or in national historical dramas. Her songs have been a series of national hits, and she's even slated to host the year-end national singing competition program. Everything about her is national. Who the fuck wrote this? Kano realised he had to bite the bullet. Yeah, it's my waifu, not my wife. Or girlfriend. No, that's my girlfriend. What? Her name's Rumi, and she's... Sasayama cut him off. You're telling me this ain't Masami Nagahama, the famous actress? Because this right here is Masami Nagahama. Like I said, you sly old dog. What, she's going out with a national celebrity? Try and make like you're dating Masami Nagahama. I'm not. I mean, I guess Rumi does kind of look like her. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? Sasayama let out a huff. For real? You really think I'm going to fall for that? You pretend. It looks like he's pretending that he has a girlfriend. The city, the cathedral place in particular. Oh, okay. Guy's like, hey, show me. Wait, did you see? Did you? This guy has a girlfriend and she's pretty. Go away. There's nothing to fall for. I swear. Sasayama scowled, unconvinced. Alright, then why don't you marry her? What the fuck? What is this logic? Kano stammered, but he had no answer. Bro, what the fuck? Why are we not oh wait, I just realised they're not showing her face. Why is that? The truth was he would have happily married her already, but there were obstacles that needed to be overcome. What the fuck? Okay, playtime's over. Let's focus on the job. Wait, who said that? Sasayama handed back Kano's phone and turned his gaze back to Hitomi. I bet you she's disappeared. Kano let out a quick, uneasy sigh, but his shoulders did feel looser. Maybe Sasayama had been trying to relieve a bit of the tension. Maybe you should be grateful. Maybe, do you know what? I feel like Sasayama's supposed to be a pretty grizzled and experienced detective. Maybe this is what he was doing. I can believe that. Practical, yeah, show us the face. I know, man. Why are they teasing us like this? Black Tie saying marriage can be seen as change, doesn't he say? Understand that? Yeah, but I think especially in places like Japan, like back in 2008, it's fairly normal to assume that if you're going out with someone and you're like of working age and you're getting on, that, you know, just get married. It's a bit more traditional. Nowadays it's different, but I don't know. I can see what he's saying, but also he might just be doing that on purpose to try and divert his nervousness. I don't know. By now, several minutes had passed since the guy with the papers had gone away. He peered at Hitomi. The strain on her face was visible. In addition to the weight of the attaché case itself, the 5,000, 10,000 yen bills it held weighed close to 6 kilos. I mean, that's heavy, but not that heavy. Also, what type of suitcase is that? It's like is it leather on the exterior? I mean, it's a suitcase. Why would you? I don't know. Her slender arms must have been getting tired. Ah, yes, okay. Still, she refused to set the case down. Mate, it's got a shit ton of money on it. I don't think I would put it down the ground either. Especially if it's supposed to be the money to the ransom for her sister, right? She wasn't taking any chances with her sister's life. There you go. Save. The kidnapping case had begun the day before at around 7 p.m. This is MPD dispatch. The Shibuya precinct is reporting a missing person believed to be an abduction. Subject is Maria Osawa, a 19-year-old student at Midoriyama Academy. Midori, is that not green? Last seen at the LL diner near campus. A man was allegedly seen forcing her into a car nearby. All officers in the vicinity report to the scene at once. Kano and Sasayama had been working a burglary case in Jingo Mai's... I'm mispronouncing that. Jingo Mai's 5th district when they got the call. The two arrived at the LL diner at 7:15 p.m. At roughly the same time, several other officers showed up to secure the area, blocking up entry to nearby roadways and monitoring the surrounding establishments. Why would you do that if the kidnapping's already happened and they've gone away? What does LL stand for? Inside the restaurant, Kano and Sasayama were met by the girl who'd reported the kidnapping. Oh, the sister. It was the victim's twin sister. Oh, this is gonna complicate things. Cracker Guns, she got nice hands, bro. I mean, I guess. Are we that bad in the chat? I need to see the hands, man. At least show me the hands. Wait, shit, Sasayama looks pretty mental. Looks pretty badass. Yeah, that is Sasayama on the left. Hitomi. Could you tell us about when Maria was taken, starting from the very beginning? Kano said. Oh wait, that was Kano. Fuck. Keeping his voice low. My sister and I... I feel like that's a weird mistake to make. We were supposed to go to a party together today, and she said that they're saying that she's a twin. Do we have proof that they're twins? Or is this bullshit? Hitomi was trembling, her voice hoarse. But I messed up the time. I showed up right at 7, an hour later than I was supposed to. Why? Why does Sasayama constantly have an earpiece? Bro's trying to be the fucking FBI or some CIA. What is this? So Maria had gone alone to the party, a mixer for locals and exchange students. Exchange students? She tried to meet a foreign man. Or woman. Hitomi, arriving late, had showed up just in time to glance out through the restaurant window and see her sister getting shoved into a car. Bloody hell. She described the vehicle as a blue station wagon of Japanese make. But why would something like this happen to her? I feel like that's not a question. Would people ask that? I would just assume that humanity sucks balls. Hitomi held back her tears, but she was shaking all over. Did you get a good look at the kidnapper? Yes, it was a man, middle-aged. Shit. I swear, guys, I wasn't in Japan at the time. Who's this dude? There was another eyewitness, Leyland Palmer. Oh, is that the guy who owns a restaurant? Wait, what? He identified himself as a lecturer at Hitomi and Maria's school. Wait a minute. They said that Maria is 19, right? Why is she still at school? Do you not finish school at 18? A, B, or is that college? Why are they here with why is a lecturer here? I saw too. It's like Hitomi says. I heard Hitomi cry out, and so I went to the window to look. And... Bro, what's going on here? Why was she with the lecturer? Dodge. Dodge! The Japanese was halting as if he hadn't been in the country very long. What is this? Why is she staring into my soul? What was the direction for this actress? It's like stare into the screen like you're staring into the player's soul. It's actually quite unnerving. Crack Dealer saying, can I not even compliment someone's hands? No, Crack Dealer, you can compliment someone's hands, but obviously, I like to just take the piss. Nothing wrong with saying someone has nice hands. Right. And I think that maybe the kidnapper was working alone. Leland explained that he'd seen the man shove Maria into the back seat, then clamber into the driver's seat. Wait, what was Leland doing? Did he just watch it happen, not do anything? If he had had an accomplice, wouldn't they have been driving? Wait, who's asking the question? Neither Hitomi nor Leland had gotten a look at the suspect's face. Kano was interviewing others who had been on the scene, looking for other potential witnesses, when his phone rang. It was Yoshio Kajiwara, one of the senior detectives. We set up a task force for the investigation. Get back to the station once you have a handle on the situation there. Damn, man, they're putting on a full investigation. I feel like when someone goes missing, usually the police, doesn't matter where you are, don't put this much effort into it unless it's like some politician's daughter or something. Maybe the Japan's different. I mean, yeah, because I feel like they're like, because I don't know. Maybe in 2008 the police were just more on the ball. Barely half an hour had passed between the time the kidnapping was reported and the time the task force began operation. Damn, man, half an hour? You have a full task force? Roughly 150 people are working on the case in the Shibuya precinct 150 people? What? Bro! Nah, man, this doesn't make sense. How the The main force at work is HQ's first Special Investigation Unit. Additionally, other detective sections, a riot squad, and investigators from neighbouring precincts have been assembled. Right, is this part of a bigger investigation? Has this guy carried out multiple kidnappings? Because why in the hell do they have such a massive task force on this straight away? I don't understand. Valak tries saying maybe it's a vocational school or a business school. Maybe, because she's 19, so she's not in high school. So it must be some sort of thing like that. So Crack Dealer is saying, quotes, Sensei, can you give me extra credit if I... ... Anyway. When Kano and Sasayama got back to the precinct station, Kuze had already arrived from HQ. He informed them that a response team had been formed to investigate the victim's home. Kano could feel a peculiar tension in the air. Unfamiliar MPD detectives scurried to and fro around the Shibuya offices. He pulled one of them aside to get a quick update. An hour had now passed since the kidnapping. There had been one new development. The perpetrator had made a threatening call to the victim's home. He said the following. Tomorrow, 10 AM by Hachiko in Shibuya. Have the Sister Hitomi bring 50 million yen. If not, the girl's life is forfeit. Oh. Kajiwara from the precinct was put on the response team, along with the detectives from elsewhere who'd received special training in abduction cases. Wait, why is the guy eating a banana? What the fuck? Normally, a local precinct detective wouldn't have gone undercover in the victim's home. Kuze, however, had decided that having a knowledgeable local was crucial and had sent Kajiwara along. The detectives disguised themselves as delivery people and movers to make their way inside without arousing suspicion, arriving there at 8:30. The response team had come prepared to run a trace if the kidnapper contacted the family a second time. But there were no further calls. Yeah, because they would have suspected that. Oh, look, they're using Dell laptops, unfortunately. Kano checked his watch again. 20 minutes had now passed since the time designated for the ransom handoff. The kidnapper had yet to appear. Crap, you think we might have spooked him? He wondered aloud. Hey, stay calm. Sasayama scanned the passing throng. He's just playing with us. Why did this guy even pick this place? kind of voiced the question he'd been asking himself ever since he'd heard the kidnapper's demands. Sasayama shrugged. Figure he must want to blend in with the crowd, nab the money and disappear before anyone knows he's there, would be my guess. In that case, why not pick Shinjuku or Ginza? The big crowd didn't just benefit the kidnapper after all. It also allowed the police to use the sea of people to conceal their own operation. Right now, there were 50 detectives stationed within a 50-meter radius of where Hitomi stood. 50 detectives, man? The kidnapping case? I mean, is that... I feel like this is a little bit over the top. I think it's good. It would be great if we had the resources to put out like a 200-person bloody investigation team for every kidnapping that happened. But, like... why are they so on it with this? The kidnapper would be taking a major risk if his plan was to nab the ransom money and run. Clearly that's not his plan. That's what bothered Kano. Any criminal with half a brain would know better than to do a handoff in front of Hachiko. You're overthinking things, pal, Sasayama grumbled. What are you talking about? This is a stupid... you're just gonna assume that the guy is an idiot? No, I'm not. Kano reached into his pocket and pulled out his notepad. Damn, that is one. This was Kano's dick diary. That's such a fucking. I know that's supposed to be like dick as in detective, but come on, it's a little black book and it's called his dick diary, which he always kept close at hand. Oh, that's done on purpose. Or the translator was having a field day with this. Sasayama rolled his eyes. That thing again. Kano ignored him, flipping through the notepad pages. Aha, here it is. Dictum 89. The more irrelevant something seems, the more relevant it's bound to be. Interesting. Where are these from? It was a favourite saying of Kyuzo Tateno, an assistant inspector from the Shibuya precinct. Tateno was the kind of detective Kano aspired to be. For the current operation, he'd been placed in charge of Hitomi's personal safety. He was in position to defend her as soon as the ransom had been handed off. Of course, Hitomi hadn't been informed of how much protection she was under. There was a risk that if she acted too secure, it might alert the kidnapper. I think Tateno has the right idea. Sasayama snorted quietly. Maybe, I mean, he's a great detective. Don't get me wrong. Do you know how many irrelevant things there are to consider? Again, Kano ignored him. It didn't matter if nobody else understood. Kano had faith in Tateno, as both a detective and as an individual. He had first witnessed Tateno's brilliance during a standoff at a financial company 3 years earlier. A man had shut himself in an office, splashing gasoline everywhere and threatening to set the place ablaze. While the others hesitated, Tateno unflinchingly doused himself with gasoline and strode into the building. When he managed to talk the man down and secure the scene, he doused himself in gasoline and walked into the building? Is Tateno just insane? The others had been awestruck by Tateno's actions, and Kano, who at the time had been content to be a run-of-the-mill policeman, had found it quite inspiring. The dude is insane. I get that he doused himself in petrol or whatever to be like, look, I'm not here to threaten you. But that's also insane. Cracker's saying, did he write that with a paintbrush? I think he wrote it with one of those, like, calligraphy type paintbrushes where they write the Chinese and Japanese calligraphy. It looks like that. It's like poetry, right? Still, you know. Oh wait, is this Sasayama? Sasayama murmured under his breath. As great a detective as Tateno is, it's not like anyone else in the world has ever heard of him. So? I suppose not, Kano said. So, why is everyone eating a fucking banana? A banana's cheap or something? Is it the go-to detective food? Only time anyone ever hears a cop's name is if he's caught up in some scandal or killed in the line of duty. I mean, doesn't really seem fair, does it? Kano just shrugged. It was a strange definition of unfair, really. I mean, you've got celebrity chefs and celebrity hairdressers and stuff. So how come no celebrity gumshoes, you know? I feel like he does kind of have a point, but at the same time, like, yeah, there's a point. Why do you not have, like, well-known detectives? And is that because all detectives kind of suck? Or, like, I think it's good that you don't have celebrity detectives, because that would just, I feel like that would not be a good way of, I don't know, treating detectives, like, treating them like celebrities is just a bit weird. But still, look, please, can you just focus on what we're doing here? But who's talking that? Kind of rubbed his eyes and turned his attention back to Hitomi. What's the matter? Didn't sleep? Not enough, I guess. Did you eat? Didn't have time. He's going to give him a banana. Between bringing in supplies for the base of operations, readying the team's vehicles, photocopying hundreds of documents and various other tasks, Kano had barely slept the previous night and hadn't gotten a meal in either. Mate, why were you doing the bitch work for everyone? There's like 150 people on this operation. The fuck are you doing photocopying millions of shit? Readying the team's vehicles? Are you the bitch of this operation? What the fuck? Cracker is going, did he write that? So badass, yeah, but on a notebook. Yeah, I guess some people just do that. Why not? Does he keep that in his pocket? Yeah, I think he does. What have you been doing? What have you been doing? Sasayama puffed out his chest. What? Alright, what have you been doing? What the fuck? Saving up my energy for today. So you were sleeping. Kano gave a wry chuckle at his partner's lack of shame. There he is. Wait. There he is! Oh, I don't know. Give Kuzi an old man voice. Kuzi's voice chirped suddenly through Kano's earpiece. Chirrup, chirrup. A man in his 20s wearing a sleeveless red jacket. He's carrying a garbage bag. Damn it! He's into eco shit. Fuck this guy, he's evil. A young man had emerged from the crowd about 15 feet from where Hitomi was standing. He strode toward her, a sinister look on his face. Come on, man. He didn't match Hitomi's description, but Kano felt a jolt of nerves all the same. Just looks like a random dude that's like got a rubbish bag on his back. Maybe the kidnapper had hired some young street punk to snatch the ransom payment. Bro, just because he got long hair doesn't make him a street punk. That's our guy. What do you think, Kano? Sasayama whispered. Yeah, I think he's got to be. Why? What are you basing this on? This was it. Kano swallowed a lump in his throat. He bent his knees, ready to act fast. Blood rushed to his leg muscles. Blood rushed to his leg muscles. A weird way of saying that. Could you said blood rushed to his legs, banishing the stiffness that had begun to take hold. Could this be the culprit? Or perhaps... The young man tried to snatch the briefcase from Hitomi, but she clung to it with desperate strength. Damn! Bro's just trying to nick it in front of everyone. Huh! It was him! I love these transitions. The detectives rushed in. What the hell? The young man cried out frantically and tried to dart away, but the officers closed in, forcing him bodily to the ground. Target secured! Oh jeez, I think we've got another suspect. What? I think we've got another suspect on the scene. He's taking the ransom! Wait, yeah, he was a fucking decoy. Bro, how do you fuck that up? Kuzi's hysterics made Kano spin around. Sure enough, a foreign-looking man was sprinting away, attaché case in hand. Wait, who is the foreign-looking man? The mob of detectives scrambled to pursue. I mean, would you not have, like, you don't need 50 detectives to jump onto the first, the suspect, right? You would have had, like, what, 5 guys jump on him? And then the other 45 detectives could have been keeping an eye out for anything else? You guys suck. I mean, for the number of people that were there, you got fooled very easily. The mob of detectives scrambled to pursue before Kano could react. Most of them had run off, leaving him to look after the original suspect. What, they just left him on his own? Oh, come on. This is terribly fucking planned. Or terrible teamwork. Hey, how are you doing? What should I do with this guy, sir? Did all the detectives leave Maria on her own? Sorry, Hitomi. Because if they'd left her on her own with one detective, they are shit detectives. What should I do with this guy, sir? He might have some connection to the kidnapper. Should I bring him in? Huh? Sure, that'd be swell. That'd be swell. What the fuck, man? Let me think of the Kuze's voice. Sure, that would be swell. I'm on it. With the help of one of the remaining detectives, Kano brought the suspect back to the Shibuya precinct. Shibuya. Look at this dude's attitude. Look, how many times do we have to go through this? Cut the crap. In the interrogation room, the young man, who gave his name as Achi Endo, or is it Aki? Aki Endo? Steadfastly insisted on his innocence. Why would you try to kidnap? Right, okay. So why was he trying to steal the attaché case? Why? Well, there you go. Why do you try to steal that case? Kind of watched Aki's face intently. Like I said, it looked heavy, so I was just trying to help her out. What the fuck are you talking about? She was standing there next to a statue, you were walking by, and you thought, I'm going to try and help her out by taking the briefcase, and then what? Standing there with her, holding it? And you didn't even ask her anything? You just decided to... Shut the fuck up, this guy's stupid as... This is a stupid excuse. It wasn't inconceivable that a young guy would want to help a pretty girl. Did he say anything to her? Maybe he did. But he told me he had just been standing there hardly in desperate need of assistance. I know. She hadn't set the case down. She hadn't set the case down, so I figured there'd be something important inside. What? An entry from Kano's Dick Diary shot through his mind. Dick dictum. Fucking love this. When the tongue slips, grab it and yank out the truth. Passing advice for a questioning. Something important, you say, such as? How the heck would I know? Aki spat. He huffed and slumped back in his chair. This standard textbook back and forth had been going on for nearly an hour. Kano didn't mind. Chasing down criminals was all well and good, but questioning suspects was another key part of the job. Crowder's saying they're not going to catch him. Yeah, obviously. So Kuze is just Ikeda. What? What was that? Is that the voice I gave the Ikeda? I can't even remember. Plenty of off-the-scene work went into cracking the case. I would say the majority of the work into the investigation was off-the-scene work anyway. Once again, he had Aki explain what he'd been doing, starting from the beginning. When Kano finally emerged from the interrogation room for a short break, he learned that there had been some progress in the case at the crime scene. What the police hadn't been able to determine yet, however, was whether or not Maria was safe. Fighting back his anxiety, Kano consulted his Dick Diary. What the fuck? Dick Dictum 54. Haste makes waste. What was he using? Yeah, what was he using? It does feel like he was using a calligraphy brush to write this down. He felt his tension subside, remembering the right maxim always helped. It was like casting a magic spell. Kano returned to confront Aki once more. You were there to act as a distraction, to mess up the investigation, weren't you? Huh? Aki looked a bit dumbfounded. What are you on about? Dick Dictum 55. The truth hungers to be free. What the fuck? You hungry? Got some katsudon if you like. Ooh, what's katsudon? Japanese dish consisting of a bowl of white rice topped with breaded pork cutlet and egg. Damn. There are several variations such as sauce katsudon, where the egg is replaced with Worcestershire sauce, and miso katsudon, where the pork is stewed in miso. Not typically the sort of thing a policeman offers a suspect during an interrogation. This could be seen as baiting with food and is to be avoided. Mate, if you offered me some juicy food, I mean, I'm all yours. Aki nodded silently. Damn, he had it. Aki devoured the bowl of katsudon with gusto. He looked like he hadn't eaten in a while. Bro, where did he get the katsudon from? Man, I'm hungry just now. Oh, man. Alright then, spill it. What's this guy after? Aki just shrugged. I don't know. He murmured a thick slice of egg-laden pork between his teeth. How many accomplices do you have? Kano asked. But Aki just shook his head as he inhaled his food. Resignedly, Kano flipped through his notebook once more. Let's see. Number 115. Use the lights to your advantage. As the minutes ticked past, he found himself referring to his book again and again, trying a dozen different methods to tease out whatever his suspect might be hiding. Wouldn't the suspect be like, seeing you refer to your book all the time, and be like, what the fuck? The experience began to feel strangely surreal, their two voices echoing hollowly in the interrogation room. Eventually, Kano looked at the clock and realized that the questioning had been going on for nearly 5 hours. He still hadn't made any headway. What was he supposed to do next? Tatino would know, but he sure didn't. Still, he was determined to do whatever he could to keep the victim and her family safe. Gritting his teeth in frustration, he perused the Dick Diary like it was scripture. Number 116. The monotonous questioning was clearly tiring Aki out. His eyelids drooped like they were beginning to get heavy. He's just had a heavy meal. Number 117. Get them when they're tired. Kano's eyes gleamed. You're part of some criminal gang, huh? Dude just fell asleep. Aki's head slumped forward heavily. Nodding off was basically the same as nodding yes, right? What? What? Nodding off was the same as nodding yes? I feel like that's not how that works. Mr. Kuzi, I did it. The young guy we grabbed at the handoff site. He finally confessed to the crime. Mate, he just fell asleep, you dumbass. What? What are you talking about? Kuzi laughed in disbelief. What? We're just about to apprehend the mastermind here. Huh? Kano clutched his cell phone, dumbstruck. Listen, why don't you... Look, just wait there at HQ, okay? No, it can't be. You what? What? After the kidnapping case wrapped up, Kano tendered his resignation. What? Guess I'm not cut out to be a detective after all, he thought to himself. Guys, what the fuck is happening? He dropped the Dick Diary on his desk as he left the Shibuya precinct for the last time. What? What? That looks like a bad ending. Wait, how the fuck did I get a bad ending? Kano wound up at a bad end. However, this does not mean that the choice you made for Kano was the wrong one. One of the other protagonists, Aki Endo, has an impact on Kano's fate here. You can avoid a bad end by making proper decisions in another character's story. For a detailed hint, check the tip by underlining the bad end title, press square and then X. What the fuck? Kano had every reason to suspect Aki Endo, but arresting him turned out to be a mistake. If Aki hadn't approached Hitomi, this wouldn't have happened. Try playing Aki's story up to 10:30 and make a choice that keeps him from going up to her. If you do that, Kano won't even have a chance to arrest him and things should play out differently. What the fuck? Crowd going, Nani kore? What the fuck? Do you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna order me some food. Now we've got Aki, right? Oh, give me a sec, guys. I just need to go check something. Apologies about that. I need to actually order some food because I'm kind of hungry. Right. So we have finished Barbie Kano's route for now, which gives us a bad ending. And to continue, we need to do Aki's route. Check. Let's see. Right. Right, let's see. You can now select Aki Endo. Let's follow Aki's story for a little while. Well, this is interesting. I'm assuming this wasn't super successful though, but it's an interesting way to implement a story, because this is effectively an FMV visual novel, right? I'm not wanting to like throw shade on the game or anything. Wait, what the hell? Why are we looking at this man's back? Why are you topless, man? Eco! Aki Ando called out at the door to his father's room. Okay, I'm heading out. Sure. His father sounded unconcerned. He didn't even open the door. So you don't want me to stay here in the shop? It's not like we're going to get any customers. Aki grimaced. Yeah, I guess not. That's not a good sign. The drawer by the front door held a stack of heavy-duty trash bags. Aki pulled a few of them out. Guess it's going to be that kind of day. He stuffed the trash bags into his pocket and slipped on his favourite pair of sneakers. The entryway to Aki's home also led into the family shop. Various pieces of electronics were piled up like so much junk in the tiny retail space. Oh my god. I've been in shops like this. The slightest bump brought the risk of an avalanche. Aki wove his way through the gaps in appliances like a spelunker exploring a cave. This is definitely a thing that's probably less prevalent now. When you go into a shop and the shop is stacked to the gills full of stuff, and it's like the most random selection of stuff as well, and you have to like clamber through the shop to get to things, and then if you ask at the front desk, the person there will know instantly where everything is. I feel like you don't get that so much nowadays. From Shibuya Station, if you make your way past the 109 building, ooh, I've heard of the 109 building, then up through Dogenzaka. I don't know if is it still called the 109 building now. You'll come across an old shopping district. Nestled in its outskirts is Endo Electronics, in the same place it's been for decades. Within its dimly lit interior, you'll find rows of wares all caked in dust. At a glance, you might well assume the place was closed. Who's that? A mom and pop place like Endo's couldn't compete with the big consumer chains booming throughout Shibuya. So far, the store had remained in business thanks to the locals who appreciated that they made house calls to do repairs. Oh, awesome. But things weren't looking good for the future. Aki, the eldest son and nominal successor to the business, had no interest whatsoever in working there. Oh dear. Yeah, I get that. I mean, Aki stepped out of the shop and into the sunny morning air. The good weather lifted his spirits. Alrighty, time to do this. Is he going to pick up rubbish? He unfurled one of the big garbage bags, which caught the wind and fluttered like a cape. Then he slowly made his way towards Shibuya Station, scanning his surroundings all the while. Jeez, this place is filthy. He paused to pick up a plastic bottle that had been tossed on the ground. Then, with a heavy sigh, he slipped the crushed receptacle into his trash bag. He's collecting rubbish to get money for it, right? He's been picking up trash around town like this for about 6 months now. It had gone so that the sort of garbage most people would hardly know stood out to him like a sore thumb. Most days he'd fill his trash bag to the top by the time he made it from his house in Donganzaka to the train station. Today he was halfway to the station when a woman's anxious voice caught his attention. "I'm sorry. I'm in a bit of a hurry here." Oh wait, sorry, that was the girl. He looked up and saw a timid-looking woman being confronted by 2 men, one with brown hair, one with black. I mean, I guess that's brown hair. It's hard to tell in the picture. From the look of them, he guessed that the men were scouts for some hostess club. They are wearing quite flat. Man, I saw those type of outfits. Yeah. He ran into this sort of thing pretty frequently on his trash cleaning walks around town. Another kind of trash to take care of. Nice. Aki quickly interposed himself between the girl and the 2 recruiters. "Hey, can't you see that you're bothering her?" "Huh? Who the hell are you?" the 2 men glared. "Take a hike, pal!" Aki stood his ground. "Look, she ain't interested. You're just going to have to find some other mark." The hustler's annoyance turned to open rage. Well, listen to you, got a bit of a mouth, huh, buddy?" The brown-haired thug smacked his lips around his chewing gum like a dog worrying a bone. What the fuck is that? "How about we take this someplace more quiet, yeah?" Wait, we can look up what that means. What this means can depend on the person speaking. To a young woman, let's go someplace more quiet might suggest a cafe or a park. What? But I feel like if you say let's go someplace more quiet, it sounds dodgy to whoever you say it to. Unless you know them and... yeah, unless you know them properly. But to a street punk, it might mean an alley where passerbys are unlikely to interrupt. The girl stood by uneasily watching the goings-on. She's going to do a runner, which is probably for the best anyway. "Hey, take it easy. I'm not looking for trouble." "Is that supposed to be an apology? On your knees and beg, pal." The man spat his gum onto the ground. "Oh, what the fuck?" "Don't step on it." Aki looked down at the glistening wad of gum on the sidewalk. His last shred of goodwill vanished. "You litter! Fuck you guys!" "Better pick that up. Right now." "What? Didn't you hear me? Because I told you to get down on your knees and back." "Back?" Aki's hand shot out, grabbing the man by the jaw. What, easy, pal!" The other man's bravado drained from his face. Aki tightened his grip on the brown-haired hustler's jaw. Damn, sweat dripping from the man's reddening brow. The man struggled, but Aki just tightened his grip. Damn, this guy's got an iron grip. Gum's a real pain in the ass to clean up after it's gotten stuck to the street, you know. Ever stop to consider that? Wait, are you? The other hustler's panicked eyes had fixed on Aki's chest. Yeah. Oh crap! What the fuck? What the fuck is this supposed to mean? That shirt, man! The guy's voice was starting to break. That's mean and clean. What the fuck is this? A guy with a mean clean shirt carrying around a trash bag? That means you're... His face went pale. Mean clean? What? The other man echoed the words through his held shut jaw, tears welling up in his eyes. Get it right, pal. Aki clenched the man's jaw harder still. Bloody hell. It's mean clean. Fucking died here, guys. Ow, 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 ow. We're sorry, man. You're Aki, right? Dude, we honestly had no idea. Come on, man, you gotta cut us some slack. The man scrambled to snatch the wad of gum off the street, stuffing it into his pants pocket. Ew. Finally, Aki let go of his companion. The brown-haired hustler's face was twisted up with fear. Tears streamed down his cheeks. Gasping out hasty apologies, the two thugs scampered off. Hey, so... A shy smile came to the girl's face. Wait, we can look up what a girl is? Ryoko Kakinuma, a second-year student at Midoriyama Academy's law school. Right, law school, so it's like a higher education school. These hustlers managed to corner her while she was on her way to her part-time job at a cafe. It's a popular plot in trashy e-novels for the main character to fall in love with a hustler like these guys. But such things really happen in real life. Good to know, guys, good to know. Thank you for saving me. No, I apologize. Huh? The girl stared in surprise. You run into creeps like that now and then, but don't hold it against us. Shibuya's a good town. Yeah, okay. Aki gave her a quick wave, then turned and continued on his way down Togenzaka. Dude is like the savior of the planet. He's like this. Aki was Shibuya born and raised. He was keenly aware of all the changes the ward had seen since he was a kid. Grocer stalls and inconspicuous little side streets. Tidy parks nestled between buildings. Aki knew it all like the back of his hand. Trash, human or otherwise, had no place in this town. Not on his watch. Aki made his way down towards Shibuya Station. Throngs of people shuffled to and fro across the Scramble. The view shifted constantly from one moment to the next, almost as if the city itself were alive. And if the city was a living thing, then Shibuya Station was its heart. With streets like Bunkamura Dori and Center Gai serving as the arteries pumping a bloodstream made of people. Gross. Today as ever, the heart was pumping that blood to every nook and cranny of Shibuya. Nook and cranny, there you go, guys. That's benched again. And there was Aki, just another part of this great urban organism. Guess I'm one of the city's white blood cells. Damn, man. This guy thinks a bit too highly of himself. Or wait, maybe I'm a red blood cell? Hold on. Is that right? Or did I have it right the first time? White blood cells eliminate pathogens from the bloodstream. Red blood cells carry oxygen throughout the body. Aki was probably thinking of white blood cells. Alright, so is that supposed to show that he didn't finish his... he didn't do well in school or something? Emerging from his reverie, he noticed a rather conspicuous young woman standing by the statue of Hachiko outside Shibuya Station. Oh, she's totally my type. To be up someone's alley, to be someone's cup of tea. A lot. Wonder if she's a model, small time actress or something. Yeah, she probably is a small time actress of some sort, or a model of some sort, if she's featuring in this game as an actress. Looks like she's waiting for someone. Probably another guy. Dang. Good looking as she was, there was no way she wasn't already taken. What kind of guy scored a girl like that? Probably a rich ass CEO of an IT company or something. What? Crouching down to tie off the trash bag, he continued gazing wistfully at the girl. Then he noticed something peculiar. She was carrying an attaché case, the kind of a businessman might use. It was a large case, and apparently so heavy that she was struggling to hold it despite using both hands. Was she struggling? It's hard to tell in the... Oh shit. What the fuck? Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Okay, guys, I'm just Now, what kind of a person makes a young lady lug around something heavy like that? Aki figured he'd offer to carry. Well, you've reached a decision point. Let's have Aki not approach Hitomi. Use arrows to select an option and press X. Yeah, but first I gotta dump this trash. He looked around to see. Let's do that. But first I gotta dump this trash. He looked around to see if there was a garbage bin nearby. Now Aki won't approach Hitomi, which means he will avoid being arrested by Kano. At the same time, Kano's fate will also change. And he will no longer wind up at a bad end. So let's switch back to Kano's story using the time chart. Press triangle to open it. Okay. Ooh. This is the time chart which shows the protagonist's progression through the story. Decision points are marked with that, whatever that is. Kano's fate has changed based on Aki's actions. Select Kano's 1030 block, then press X. Ooh. So fancy. Look at the UI. I suppose you could call it that. I don't know who said that. Kano gave a wry chuckle at his partner's lack of shame. There he is! Oh, because his voice chirped suddenly through Kano's earpiece. Oh shit, look at that guy! The man in the black coat. He's not Japanese, looks to be in his early 30s. Previously, Aki got mixed up with Kano and the police, but now another man has appeared instead by changing what Aki did. Interesting. You've also changed Kano's story. A foreign man had emerged from the crowd about 15 feet from where Hitomi was standing. He made his way toward her, his expression blank. Why would you just appear out of nowhere? Cracktail going, white man spotted. I feel like if you're a white dude in a predominantly in Japan, which is predominantly Japanese, and you're going to commit a crime, you'd probably not want to just like walk out with your face on show, because it's easily identifiable. This guy is mental. He's got that. Oh, he's got that. The face that I have, restic bitch face. It's also a serial killer vibe. Didn't match the description he told me he had given them, but kind of felt a jolt of nerves of the same. Mate, he felt this jolt of nerves with other Aki as well. Maybe the kidnapper was using an accomplice to snatch the ransom payment. Why does this guy look so angry? Alright. Right. Sasayama raised an eyebrow. This may be your guy. This was it. Kano swallowed the lump in his throat. He bent his knee, ready for action. Blood rushed to his leg muscles, banishing the stiffness that had begun to take hold. Look at her face. She's like, Gaijin? What is he do? What the fuck is this, man? Was this the culprit? Or perhaps... The stranger took hold of the attaché case. Yes, Tego, it was him! Unmasked, the detectives began to close in. Let's go, Kano. Let's go, Kano! On it, Sasayama and Kano leapt into action. But they never expected what happened next. With the case clutched in both arms, the man veered suddenly, running right toward them. What? Keep out? What? What? Kano's story has suddenly hit a keep out. Keep out refers to a point in the story where your progress is currently stopped. In order to advance beyond a keep out, you need to jump from another protagonist's story. At 10:30, Aki has the text "Young man in a suit" set as red keywords. Checking these red keywords will allow you to jump from Aki's story back to Kano's. Now, head back to Aki's story and keep an eye out for that. What the fuck? For that key phrase. Try following the story from Aki at 10:30. Approach the girl. Now, what kind of... Wait. What? First I gotta dump this trash. He looked around to see if there was a garbage bin nearby. Huh? A man had come up beside the girl. I love how the guy's wearing a black trench coat. He was dressed in black and he wasn't Japanese. Gaijin! He is not Japanese! He must be evil! It looked like they were having a conversation. He's like, do you like white guys? Do you want to come to America? Or the UK? Or France? I don't know where the guy's from. The girl nodded tensely at something the man said. I know where you live. You know, Aki looks quite, doesn't look like your typical Japanese person. Aki stared. Something tells me that's not her boyfriend. The girl handed the attaché case over to the man. He took hold of it with his right hand and began walking briskly away. Whoa! A nearby homeless man suddenly leapt over Aki and broke into a run, as if he'd been waiting for this very moment. Sprinting alongside him was a young man in a suit. Right, some words in the text appear in red. Red text denotes important keywords that let you jump between different protagonists. Okay. Different protagonist stories. This allows you to shift between characters at specific points. These can also allow you to clear out a keep out in another character's story and let you read on. If you come across red text, press square to underline it, then press X. A window will appear, allowing you to jump from one protagonist to another at that point. Then press X to continue the other character's story after the keep out. Give it a try. By performing a jump from the screen, you can advance another protagonist's story past the keep out. Press X to confirm and jump over to Kano's story. This is actually quite interesting. Quite an interesting game mechanic. Let's go, Kano. On it! Sasayama Kano leapt into action. You did it! Jump successful. In 4-8, you'll often need to jump to get past another character's keep out. Jump from red keywords to clear a keep out. Keep this in mind as you advance throughout the story. Okay, there won't be any more tutorial messages for a while. You get stuck somewhere, try changing protagonists or making different decisions to advance. You can now use the time chart and the main menu. From the main menu, you can access gameplay explanations and adjust settings. Press triangle to open the time chart and options to open the main menu. Wait, can I open the main menu? Bad ending lists. This is a list of bad endings. Here you can check for hints as to why things ended as badly as they did. Okay. Settings was this vibration on PS4, Xbox. But they never expected what happened next. With the case clutching both arms, the man suddenly veered, running right toward them. What? Catching sight of the two detectives, the suspect staggered to a halt, then bolted off in a new direction. Kano whipped off his costume glasses and followed in hot pursuit. Hey, did you just chuck the banana? At the crosswalk, the signal changed to red and the flow of foot traffic abruptly halted. Just as quickly, hundreds of cars all lurched back into motion. Oh shit, there is no escape for the culprit now. Mate, they just filmed this in the middle of Shibuya. Or so it appeared. The converging cops slowed their pace, confident their man was cornered. Then the foreigner barreled straight into the intersection, dodging between the oncoming cars without any hesitation. Damn! The mob of detectives came to a halt, not eager to rush to their deaths along with him. Is there no one on the other side of the road? Come on. Kano, however, remained in hot pursuit, charging into the traffic at the crossing. What the fuck? Man's insane. Kano, are you crazy? Come back! Kano heard Sasayama shouting, but his feet kept carrying him onward. Damn! Did he get hit? With shouts and sirens echoing all around him, Kano closed in on the foreigner. Just a little closer. Just a little closer and he'd be in tackling range. He leaned forward, preparing to pounce, his eyes fixed on the culprit's feet. It was now or never. Oh, one sec. I think that is my food. I'll be back in a minute. think that was a false alarm. That wasn't the delivery driver. But anyway, it was now or never. Kano, back off! Don't take him down! It was Kuze shouting through Kano's earpiece. Huh? Kano hesitated in surprise. Had he really just been ordered not to apprehend the criminal? Pardon me. Let him go for now. The real purpose someplace else. What happened to the plan? He'd been told that all personnel were to secure the area ASAP. Didn't HQ want them to catch the perpetrator? Arrest team, stay on the foreigner's tail. Forensic team, get busy cross-referencing photos. Even if this foreigner was only an underling hired for this one task, the police had now tipped their hand that they'd been lying in wait. If they didn't lock things down now and get more info on the kidnapper, a girl's life might be at stake. Kano recalled another maxim from his Dick diary. Dick dictum number 12, always assume a worst case scenario. If Kuze had told him to let this guy go, that implied he was counting on a team that was now in position. But if the crook had planned a way to break through the police dragnet and escape with the ransom, and he succeeded, what was the right call here? Should he take this guy down or back off after all? I mean, I would listen to the chief, because his instructions had been clear. Let the other officers chase after the guy. Kano had his own job to do. He broke off his pursuit, pointing his next wave of detectives in the direction the foreigner had fled. Kano had almost gotten close enough to get a good look at the guy's face. But if Kuze had ordered him to let the guy go, well, his boss should know what he was doing. The perp was someone else's problem now. He had just ceased his pursuit when Kuze's panicked voice sounded shrill in his ear. Someone's taken Hitomi! Oh shit. Kano recognized Kuze's trademark squawking immediately. Subject is male. He appears to be carrying a gun. He's fleeing in the direction of Meiji Dori. What? Kano could hardly believe it. Wait, they kidnapped the girl? Hitomi had been kidnapped? Had she been abducted by whoever had taken Maria? But why? Maybe that was the goal the whole time. Someone must have been waiting for the moment when the police took their eyes off her. Something's very wrong here. What in the world is going on? Kano hurried to search for the man who'd taken Hitomi. If he was heading toward Meiji Dori, there was a good chance he'd gone down one of the alleyways nearby. After darting through the side streets, he spotted a different man, another foreigner crossing an intersection a few dozen meters ahead. Damn these foreigners. The man was dressed in black, just like the guy who grabbed the ransom money. Kuze is right, the kidnapper wasn't acting alone. But wait, something was amiss. Hitomi isn't with him. Where was she? Kano skidded around the corner, then stopped short. The man in black was standing there, pointing a gun right at him. What the fuck? Before Kano could react, the man fired. Oh shit! Kano felt hot all over, as if he were on fire. All except for his cheek, pressed against the asphalt and the palm of his hands, they felt so cold. There was nothing he could do. Nothing, that is, except lie there and watch as his killer turned and walked away. Oh shit. Bad end. Oh fuck. Shot by a foreigner. By trying to find the man who'd taken Hitomi, Kano ran into a different criminal, and unfortunately for him, he got shot. If the criminal hadn't been able to get near Hitomi, she probably wouldn't have been taken. Have Aki make the choice to talk to Hitomi instead at 10:35. Oh. Whoa! A nearby homeless man suddenly leaps over. We read this bit. Sprinting alongside was a young man in a suit. Then, seemingly from everywhere, a whole bunch of other guys burst into motion. First one, then another, a third, a fourth, a fifth, over a dozen now. What the heck? Clearly something big was going down. Were they after the attaché case? Within moments, Aki lost sight of them all through the crowd. With that many people chasing him, the guy with the case was sure to get caught. But wait, what about the girl? Aki turned her back around. The girl was still there. She was staring in the direction that the man who'd taken the case had gone, a worried expression on her face. Aki couldn't shake the feeling that something was very wrong. Maybe you should talk to her and ask what was going on. Let's go ask. Aki couldn't shake the feeling that something was very wrong. Maybe he should talk to her and ask what was going on. But just as he was making up his mind, a middle-aged man in a ratty business suit shuffled awkwardly over to her first. What? Was there something wrong with one of his legs? He was using a cane to walk, and one of his hands slipped into his jacket pocket. Aki could scarcely believe his eyes. Was it a gun? A revolver? Suddenly a young man came running through the crowd. Seeing him, the man with the cane turned on his heel and vanished into the scramble. Something big was going down. What is all this? The young man was closing in on the girl, his expression grim. That guy's up to no good. Aki sprang into motion. Yeah! Oh shit. Leaping high, Aki delivered a flying kick right between the man's shoulder blades. This is not what I expected to happen. The guy went down, but recovered surprisingly fast, spinning back to his feet to grapple with Aki. What the hell is your problem? What the hell is your problem, man? Aki snapped. The two stood staring each other down as the crowd swirled around them. Let go of me. You let go of me first. After you let go of me, sure. You first, pal. Don't you call me pal, man. Don't call me man, pal. What the fuck? Neither man was willing to yield. What the fuck? The crowd had parted to avoid the scuffle. Passerbys were staring from all sides. Well, crap. Aki got a sudden sinking feeling. What the hell am I even doing? Jumped in over my head as usual. His anger melted away. He loosened his grip. Without further argument, the other man let go of Aki's jacket. Turning quickly away, the stranger hurried over to the statue of Hachiko, where he dropped to his knees, dejected. The girl who had been standing there was nowhere to be seen. Maybe this was the guy she'd been waiting on. The guy was clearly upset that she was missing. Aki actually felt kind of bad for him. He decided it would be wise to leave while the guy's attention was elsewhere. Phew. He hurried back along the road to his house. The wind had gone out of his sails, and he didn't feel much like cleaning up trash anymore. Well, guess I'll read some manga and go to bed. Wait, he doesn't get money out of the trash, he just does it for the good of the area? Bloody hell. Better play it safe before the day got any worse. Aki, the good man. Bad end? What the fuck? Interesting. Right. That is not what I wanted to do. Options, options, options. I think this is a good point to leave it there for today. This is interesting. I'll probably continue this at some point. I like this. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching some of this. The game mechanics are quite interesting. How they mix the stories and how the stories branch and interconnect is interesting, and how they've done that in the gameplay to let you swap between them and do different things to try and line up the right route is interesting. I like this. Anyway, we'll leave it there for tonight. I am Ashmanix. This is 428 Shibuya Scramble. And I'll hopefully see you guys next time. See ya.